Tell me what you want right now. You can.
Reed now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. From the pistol, Hurts. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a give on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And this is a huge loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Another carry for him. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead to 14-0. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And
oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Reed now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs returning their offense, and this running back to the field. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. They'll run here on 1st down. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. There he goes, right sideline. Breaks out the hurdle, that's a touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. And no, they faked it! Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Fields the hard squib kick. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Oh my goodness, they're faking it. And that one is incomplete. Okay, not sure what in the wide world of sports we saw there, partner. But they still have it. 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Mahomes. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see a short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
Broke through the tackle. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to the well again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Will use their 3rd and final timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs threatening to run away with it already. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. They got it. That's caught for 2, so the fake works out. They surprise them by adding 2 to their lead.
That is a big-time call. I'm not going to lie.
First down throwing for Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Butker to try the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Power squib kick is taken in. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts back to the air after the pick. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. He's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Cuts it to the right sideline. Give him 32 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. What do you say we set up a picnic chair in there for him and save him some time, partner? That is the 6th time that he's run one in this game. And that earns him a well-deserved piece in the record book alongside Alvin Kamara, whose single-game mark he's just tied. Butker to try the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. No, touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That pass complete to Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. He's on the move. He's running with it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They have themselves another first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, here's Hurts. He's got Smith. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up second and 10 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing here, Hurts. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really gonna affect the deficit much.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And behind their leader out of the backfields, this is exactly the type of game that this offense can have when it's operating in top gear.
It is just so nice when you know you've got one of the better backs in the league that you can rely on, really lean on when he's having a great game. You don't see too many guys labeled true bell cows anymore. But when he's in the zone, he's absolutely one of them.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Third and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Lone back gets the handoff. That's a first and even more past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Going to the ground again on first. Room to run inside the 20. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. We'll score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, that score right there, Brock, less about our conversation up here in the booth and more about the conversation we're going to see at midfield between those coaches in a few minutes. A few unwritten rules thrown out the window there, partner. They did not need those points.
They didn't need it, and I get it. And you can write that narrative, right? How much class did you show in that moment? But two things. Number one, if you don't like it, stop it. And number two, it's a run play. It wasn't anything cute. It was running it right at you, and you couldn't stop it.
And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions.